Hello, welcome to 1995Batman.com. Today we are looking at the Batman Forever movie boat model from Eaglemoss from their Batmobile Automobilia line. We've covered the Batmobile before, now we've got the Batboat. This is the only two things they did. Unfortunately they didn't do the Batwing. They did do an 89 Batwing, but not the Batman Forever Batwing. So just in case you haven't watched the Batmobile video, basically the deal with this is these were sold in the UK, possibly elsewhere in the world, but they're definitely sold in the UK via newsagents. The first one was a $2.99 special of the 1999 Batmobile, and then you could subscribe for £10 a month and get a new Batmobile every month. And they did the movies, they did the cartoons, and they covered the comic books as well. And they did, I don't know how many they did, I want to say it's at least over 100 different Batmobiles from all different media. So this is the Batman Forever movie boat. As with the Batmobile, you get this very cool display case. As you can see, I'm going to take this plastic thing off in a sec. But it's displayed in this kind of hard plastic case. You've got the kind of text down there, and then you've obviously got in the background, I'll show it a bit better once I take the case off, but you've got a lenticular backdrop, which is kind of 3D, and you've got a bit of a kind of like watery kind of backdrop on the bottom. So let's lift off the case and have a bit of a closer look. There we go. So this is the lenticular kind of 3D backdrop, which is not a still from the movie. I think this is something that someone has nicely photoshopped. Actually, it really does look like, you know, a scene from the film. You got the kind of Batwing against the moon, which is very cool, and then you've got these kind of like explosions, which is obviously Nigma's mines. Let's put that up to one side. Let's take a look at the actual boat. Obviously just stuck together with the plastic and little bat symbol on the top that they all had. So yeah, as you can see, it's got this kind of like watery bottom to it, just a very simple plastic sheet. And then the detail on it is pretty good. I'm not going to do any close-ups for this, I'm just going to come in close. You can see kind of inside the cockpit, they have got kind of little decals of all the little, buttons and heads-up display and stuff. You've got a little steering wheel, little chair for Robin there. Just go around the back. Obviously it's on like a little plastic kind of plinth here, that just to kind of keep it above the water. No fire coming out the back, which is a bit of a shame. I always like that kind of detail, but that's a shame. And obviously these bits, the kind of exposed bits, they've just painted a kind of metallic blue, just to give it, you know, a bit of a sheen. I think they did a really stand-up job with this. I think it looks pretty good. So just for comparison, there is the Batmobile and there is the Batboat, and there's the lenticular backdrop for that, and the lenticular backdrop for that. I think they look pretty cool. I think they look pretty great together. They seem to be, yeah, more or less in scale. This is maybe slightly larger, because I know this is meant to be, was it a one-seater or a two-seater? I think it might have just been a one-seater, actually. So maybe it is to scale. But yeah, both of them very nice pieces. Very cool to pick up if you can. So the other cool thing that came with was this magazine, which went through kind of all the details of the vehicle. Obviously, it's very short; it's 10 pages long. There wasn't a whole lot you can really say about all of this, but I appreciate that they took the time to try and do something. For some reason, they always seem to, with the movie adaptations, not do stills, but take pictures from the comic book. They've also done a nice Photoshop here with their lenticular backdrop. Just a bit of kind of description of kind of how it features in the film. Then a bit more stills from the comic adaptation. Nice kind of 3D model of the thing. And then the last thing is just a bit about kind of what else was happening in the comic books in 1995. So you had the kind of the Two-Face and the Riddler kind of comic books that are coming out, and you had the year one villain kind of annuals with the Scarecrow and Poison Ivy, and then the back is just an advert for the next one, which is the Joker Roadster. I do not remember the Joker Roadster. And then this is the bit that I really love. In the middle, they do a very cool cutaway of the whole thing, which is very, very cool. I like this a lot. This is basically what the magazine is worth buying for, or getting, because a lot of them on eBay now, they're just selling the models, but I would really suggest getting this magazine as well, because it's very fun just to have a look at the kind of cutaways of some of these things. So that was the Batman Forever Bat Boat from Eaglemoss, from their Automobilia line. I think it's a well worth getting. I think it's really, really fun. It's a nice collectible. You know, it's already in a case. It looks good on a shelf. It's got a very cool lenticular backdrop, and it's got the cool magazine as well. If you can get it for 10 quid, I would definitely recommend getting it.